Antetokounmpo against Kobe. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. 11 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. That's now 8 points for D'Angelo Russell. For 3, Middleton. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, up by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Brandon Bass is out there with Nance. Then there's Lewis Williams. And there's Bryant. And it's Huertas in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished. And they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls, however. Things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
Back to Williams. Drains the three-pointer. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Kobe. Finish off the break. Bryant's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Vasquez, he's checked in for O.J. Mayer.
Well, as you said, guys, I mean, the Bucks struggled early in their series against the Bulls. They got the momentum and forced a game 6, but then were blown out at home to end the series. Ended up losing by 54. That's right, 54. Wow. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Middleton outside. To end the run. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And as you said, the Bucks lost on their home floor. One thing about that series is the Bucks introduced their new logo. They gave away free playoff tickets to anyone that turned in their old red gear. Not a bad deal in my book. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
Now here's Vasquez. Turnaround Jay. The rebound by the Lakers.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Bucks trail by 7. Over to the left wing. And Jared Bayless the bucket on the assist by Vasquez. 11 seconds left now here in the second. Huertas passes to Nance. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Lakers lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event an emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out and away from the facility.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You have to like what we're seeing from Antetokounmpo.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Monroe is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Carter Williams in at the point guard.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And, you know, you hear everybody talking about Giannis's potential. I mean, look at the athleticism coupled with his measurables. I mean, that is just off the chart.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Mark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Here's Russell after the made shot from Greg Monroe. Randall dishes to Clarkson. It's stolen by Mayo. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Back to Monroe. Let's go. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Shot clock at 6. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Bucks making a switch here. Vasquez comes in.
And Kobe Bean Bryant, the only 30,000-point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now here's Carter Williams. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Parker kicks to Monroe. Pass to Carter Williams. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Tie game in Los Angeles. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Lakers with the ball. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead. And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Carter Williams. Mayo, that's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
They grab their own miss. Russell against Mayo. Russell kicks to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 6 points for Julius Randle.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Parker. Following the miss by Julius Randle. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. The dish to Henson. For three, Middleton. LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's Russell. Finish off the break.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Thanks again, Doris. Shot's good by Middleton.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Timeout called the Lakers. The score is tied at 40. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Nancy's checked in for Randall. Milwaukee also making some changes. Monroe comes in for Henson. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Jared Bayless.
And a lot of scoring here late, but there hasn't been any defense to speak of.
No, there really hasn't been, Greg, but that doesn't mean we haven't liked it. I mean, the highlight reel is being overwhelmed and overworked.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Russell. No luck. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And Middleton kicks to Carter-Williams. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
And that's like a body blow answered with another body blow. And these fans go from dejection to deliriousness in a matter of seconds.
Greg, I thought that initial three might be the dagger, but the answer to tie it was even more clutch.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Nance against Parker. Antetokounmpo passes to Parker. Oh, off target. Count.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Kobe kicks to Hibbert. Yes!
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're losing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and then get it airborne.
For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good.